Hey guys, today we're diving into a complete Smartsheet walkthrough demo. So let's get started. So in this how-to video, what we're going to show you is the user interface of Smartsheets, the function of Smartsheets, how to use Smartsheet spreadsheets, how to share your spreadsheets, how to create workspaces, how to create Smartsheet reports, how to create Smartsheets dashboards, and also how to use the templates. So quite a lot to get through. Let's get to it. So first of all, this is our home page where we can create new Smartsheets, and this is our recently edited. Let's take a look at the left-hand column. Here you'll have all your notifications. This is your workspaces. So this is essentially like folders for your projects and plans. Down here, we have our recently opened, which you can see on the front. You can create favorite sheets here. And this is Smartsheet work apps. So if you have any apps that relate to workspaces, they will all show here. And at the very bottom here, this is where we can create new Smartsheets. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of templates to choose from. But for now, let's go to the top right-hand corner, click Create New. Here you've got choices between sheets, forms, reports, dashboards. So everything that you need to make is here. You can also import files. If you've got files from Excel or Google Sheets, we can do that here. So let's go on and create a new sheet. So spreadsheets are the main function of Smartsheets. They're somewhat similar to Microsoft Excel, but they're all live. So if people update, you'll get the updates in lifetime. As you can see in an empty sheet, we have these columns, all these rows, as you would expect from a spreadsheet. Let's move on to a Smartsheet that I've already created, and I'll show you some of the functions of the Smartsheets. This example is a spreadsheet I've created in another video. You can see the link for that down below. And down this left-hand side, you can see you can put attachments on. This is a grid view. You also have the Gantt view. As you can see here, it shows you how long projects work for. We also have the card view that tells you priorities. And we have the calendar view, which is a little bit clearer for when dates of projects are running to or running from. This is a great function. We also have create a filter here. If we click in here, you can name your filter and create new filters, such as let's choose client name is one of, and we'll select one of our clients. And once you hit apply, that'll show you just the information that you're looking for. So filters show you the information that you're looking for at within your simple parameters. On the right-hand side of a column, you have these three dots. This will show you a bunch of options. The most critical being insert column left, insert column right, delete column, rename column, lock column, freeze column, show Gantt for that column. So let's insert a new column. Let's see how that works. Let's call this test column. And as you can see, we've got all these options down here that have different functions. You've got text, you've got date, duration, modified by. Let's choose checkbox. As you can see, there's these cool little flags. So you can click them on or click them off to tell you whatever information you need. As per usual, you have up on your top bar your fonts. You can make it bold, italic. You can highlight certain boxes. You can change the font color of certain things. We also have align cell content, which is going to align your cells. Here you have your paragraph alignment. So if you want the stuff in the middle, this is where you do it. You can clear format. So any information that you put in, you can take away. Got the format painter. We have conditional formatting. So here we can create conditions for format conditions, so you can tell certain things to turn into a certain font color. So let's choose generate document and entire row. Then we change the font. We'll make it bigger, and let's see what that does. Once we hit OK, this will change your specified conditions. We also have highlight changes on here. So this shows you when changes were made. You can do 30 days, you can do 1 day. We click onto it, your changes that were made within that time frame are highlighted. Here we can upload images, files from Dropbox, from your computer, wherever you need to. This is a very quick way of inserting a row up in the top bar. So if we click that, we insert a row. The same with insert column. And here you will find your formulas. So these are sums, currency format, percentage format, so on and so forth. This will allow you to change boxes into those certain formats. Now, I want to show you guys a little bit more about functions. This is a very helpful sheet that I highly recommend. It's help.smartsheet.com/functions. Here you have all your standard spreadsheet functions, plus some more. And of course, we have VLOOKUP, which I don't know, if you're a spreadsheet geek, you're going to love having that function. It's great. Let's have a look at the right-hand column. Here we have our conversations. You can put comments on rows, on specific boxes, or just generic chat. Down below it, we have attachments. If you click in here, you'll see all the attachments that are attached to rows and columns within the spreadsheet. Then we have proofs. If you want to put any proofs in there, we can have those. This is brand folder, so you can connect your brand folder if it's something you use and want to bring in. Down below here, we have our requests. So if somebody requests you to do something or a job, you can add them here, or you can respond to them here. Next up, we have publish. This, I've got to be honest, I am on a free trial at the moment for the sake of this video. But you can publish in HTML, read-only, edit by anyone, calendar. You have all these options if you have the paid-for version. Next up, we have activity log. This is just going to show you all the activity within the spreadsheet, when it was made, and who made it, which can be a very useful function. Then we have the summary, so you can summarize your sheets. And finally, we have connectors workflow. So if you're using Salesforce or Jira, you can update that and connect it right here, which is great. So let's look at how to share this spreadsheet with colleagues or collaborators. You come up here to the right-hand corner and hit share. And then if you enter the email of your collaborator or whoever you want to join the spreadsheet, to the right-hand side here, we can choose whether they are the admin, if they can edit, if they can't edit, or they can just view. Let's just put a little message in here. Come help me with my spreadsheet, please. And then you can CC yourself. So you will get an email as well as your colleague. We can also have these as shareable links. You can just click this button here and copy and paste. All right, now let's have a look at creating a workspace. Now, workspaces are essentially larger folders. You can think of them as folders where you can share them with your colleagues or your team, and you can all jump on. So if we come into workspaces, let's hit create, and we'll call this profit sheets. And then once we come to our sheets, we can pull that across into our workspace, and that information will be included on our workspace. We click into profit sheets, and there is our sheet. We can share these workspaces by clicking this button in the right-hand corner. Let's just try and invite a collaborator. Cool. And as you can see down here, editors can share. All right, let's show you how to create a report. So if you come to create, hit report. Let's just call this profit sheet for the sake of this how-to tutorial. You have two options. You have row report or you have sheet summary report. Let's check sheet summary report. All right, and double click into your profit sheet. Now let's click source sheets and bring our information across. So as you can see, you can bring any of your sheets across. Let's bring this down and we'll choose, for the sake of this, Sales 101 VO2. Click create report. And here we have columns, so you can choose if you want to see who it's created by, modified by, sheet name. You can bring this information across for your report. Here we have filter criteria, so we can have different filters of what we want to see. So let's say modified by is not blank, and the sheet name is greater than 5,000. We have it, Sales 101, V2. Let's bring another sheet in here so we've got some more information to work from. Let's bring in test example. Great. And then we're going to have a look at the summarize function. So you can have created by and figure out. So here you can figure out who created what and get an instant count. As you can see, mine is 2. So in the sort function, let's choose sheet name, sort by ascending, and there you have your report a little bit more distinguishable. You can get the summaries and separate titles, and it just makes it a whole lot easier to look at. Let's have a look at highlight changes. This works the same as we were looking at before in the spreadsheet. It highlights the information that you tell it to. So in this case, when was it last edited? An hour ago, and that's highlighted. Great. Now let's have a look at how to create dashboards. Dashboards are great if you want all your information on one sheet that shows everything. So let's go to workspaces and create a new dashboard /portal. These work with widgets, so they're essentially widgets for all your information. We'll call this test dashboard. And let's double click to go in. Here we have elevate your dashboards. Visualize data is essentially what we want to do. So you can add widgets. You got metric, chart, shortcut, report, title, rich text. Let's bring in our metrics first. So here you want to bring through your data so it shows up on the dashboard. You can resize the size of the boxes. Let's bring in Sales 101 for the sake of this. As you can see, that's our sheet. And there we have it. That shows our initial client and some of the information that we want to see. Here you can change from stack to side by side. You can change the position. You can align the content. You can change the title or the widget behavior. Let's change the title. Widget behavior, open the data source. When someone clicks this widget, you can open another site. So you can have links on here. Or you can open a Smartsheet item. So when somebody clicks this, it'll open the Smartsheet itself. Amazing. Let's have a look at another widget. Let's build a chart. Charts are great. So we'll add data. We'll click add data and we'll bring in one of our Smartsheets again, 101 V2. So you can see our information's here. Now let's see how that looks. We've got our project budget, but we also have zip code. Now we're going to have an issue because the zip code looks like it's going to be numbers. As you can see, we have our bar chart here. So in the right-hand column, we can use first column as series labels. If we change that, it disappears. We can switch rows and columns. Whatever makes your dashboard look a little bit more accessible is what we're looking for here. You can change to chart type. You can change it to line, bar, horizontal. You can change all the fonts, the series, the legend, where things are, and also, again, the widget behavior. So let's try creating a new shortcut. Let's click Add Shortcut. Let's put a website in here. We'll just use my personal website on its studio, and you can display text here to make it clear to whoever's looking at your sheet what this does. Great video services. Got the link. They can click the link, and that's great. Again, you can change the font size, font color. Let's call it Thoughtful Title. Let's try creating putting a report on our dashboard and see how that looks. So let's add report. We'll add a report that we made earlier, the profit sheets. Okay, we bring that in, and there we have our profit sheet. So right now, let's see what else we can do. We got title. You bring a title to your overall dashboard, rich text, and image. Images are great. So basically what the dashboard allows you to do is put a bunch of information up in front of someone with clickable links, and it looks great. So if you're sharing with investors or people working on the project, everything's accessible. Great. And here we can share. So again, just like we did before, you can share with people via email. To get an email invite, you can change it to admin, and you can change their permissions here, again, whether you want to edit or be admin or can't edit. So that will go directly to their email, and they can access your dashboard and see all the nice information that you put together. Great. So let's have a look at some of the templates we have here. Simple project plan. There is a litany of templates you can work from. Let's select project tracking and see what this looks like, just for an example. Let's hit use template from the right-hand corner. It'll give you a little brief rundown of how to use these. So if you're going to, don't worry. Here we are. We've got all this information that we can change up. It looks great. So let's jump into the sheet, change some of the information. let's change task 1, and we'll just call it let's go. Let's go sounds good. And we'll change it to in progress. So as you can see, within this template, you have so many options. There are so many templates out there that you're going to find the one that's perfect for what you're doing. You will find the one that's perfect for you. Let's have a look at the report and see what information is in there, just for an example. You've got all your tasks in here. You've got project milestones. You've got my tasks. So yeah, if you want to get in the technical reads of working from templates, the end result is great. So if you're a beginner, I recommend just getting in there, creating your own sheet first, working out the functionality of Smartsheets, and then later on you can develop onto using these templates for quicker access to the information that you need. So that's us. That's a rundown of Smartsheets. I hope this is helpful. If you've got any questions, feel free to put it into the comments and I'll get back to you. Or check out our next videos on Smartsheets. So we've got generate documents and how to automate your sheets. Both great videos. Thanks again for your time, guys. I hope you have a great day.